day.
Yay.
Got my Gatorade. I have to drink. And look, Terry from church made me this bag. Isn't that sweet? Mom's coming too.
Mom.
Hi, friends.
My name's Jose. This is Amanda. It's been a while since we've done any Family by Faith videos, but we are back from our break.
We're back.
So what are we going to be showing them in this video?
We are going to take you along for the removal of my endometriosis, my surgery, and some of my recovery. You will come along with us every step of the way.
Now, before you watch this video, we recommend that you get caught up on all the episodes before this video.
Go catch up.
Go to our YouTube channel, hit subscribe, watch all the videos, like all the videos, and then come back and watch this video so you're all caught up.
Yep. All right, let's get into it.
Woo.
Hi, friends. Today is January 2nd. No, 1st. Today's the first New Year's Day.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year. FBF, Family by Faith series back up and running, where you are coming along with us on our journey through fertility, infertility, unexplained infertility. And today, hopefully, it's the beginning of the end of a chapter of that book of endometriosis. Jose has an audience today. Mom is here in the car.
Yes.
We're driving to Baltimore, Maryland, where we took you with us last time, where we met Dr. Peters, who is a wonderful, please slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Home of the Orioles.
Home of the Orioles. If you know, you know. We're going to stay in a hotel. Today, we wanted to drive down, no stress, no rush, because I have to report tomorrow for my endometriosis excision procedure, my surgery. I have to be there around noon with the surgery set for 2:20. So I have to do some fun prep.
Now, what are you going to say? What
No, I don't want to get into it.
If you want to know, yourself out.
If you want to know, I'll walk you through it. But it has to do with your intestines, and that's all I'm going to say.
How do you feel?
Struggling a little with the PTSD of it all. If you watched our first video, I went into my medical history and backstory that I had a major surgery in 2015, an appendectomy and colon resection, but it was supposed to also be a laparoscopic surgery just like this one, and then turns out it was really complicated and a really long, painful recovery. So I'm really hoping that this is an easy laparoscopic procedure. That's how we're praying. We have a lot of people that have been reaching out, sending encouraging texts today, saying they're praying for me and for us. So we give it to the Lord. How are you feeling?
Just sticking with the plan, being support, driving, making Amanda a passenger princess, and letting her relax the whole time, and just kind of keep myself busy. It's literally the plan, wait with busyness.
So Mom, how are you feeling today? Just hold it.
We have a beautiful day to drive to Maryland. It's sunny. It's New Year's Day, so there's not a lot of traffic, and I am sad that Amanda has to go through this, but it's also an answer to prayer because it's the answer that we've been looking for. And so once we get this taken care of, we are very, very hopeful about what this year holds.
Yes. Well said. Well said. We'll check back in later once we're at the hotel, show you guys a little of Baltimore, take you along. Tomorrow, day of surgery, Jose will be the sole content creator.
Can't wait. I can say whatever I want. It's my
true.
show now.
He will keep you all in the loop. You'll obviously be watching this after the fact, but Jose gets to run wild tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
So that's it for now. We're going to continue our drive to Baltimore. Here we go. Just had some lobster roll for dinner, and this guy finds his new friend. Hey. Just killing some time before I go back and do my prep at the Baltimore Harbor.
Oh, you recording?
Yes.
I'm nervous.
Oh, I'm nervous.
I'm shy.
It's pretty down here. These cool dragon boats. Wish it was open. Take a dragon boat. Dragon tails, it's almost time for dragon tails. You guys know that? Finish the lyric in the comments. Just trying to hide my nerves. It's fine. I think it's the unknown of, well, this is a routine surgery, like you said. We have no idea what we're gonna find in there.
Right. It's routine for her. It's not routine for you. So like, that's why she's doing the surgery, and you're. That's why she is the expert. This is your surgery. Yes, they're in charge, but you're in charge.
Yes, it's my surgery, but you don't want to be like, I don't want to bother them.
People are like, and they're coming in and out of the room, and you're like, oh my gosh, have I met you? No, I haven't met you. Well, who are you? Because it's so routine for them.
Right.
I understand the trepidation of that. The nerves are totally normal. You're gonna take a little nap, and yeah, you're gonna be sore. I really think that this is a huge step. Obviously, a big part of this is fertility. This, in my opinion, is so much bigger than that. And
Agreed.
this is such a huge part of your wellness. The pains that you experience, hopefully, with time and everything, as you heal, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that thing that I deal with, or the nonsense of the cramps and needing a heating pad, or I don't feel like myself, or whatever. You're gonna be like, wait, that's not normal.
I literally can't believe that isn't normal.
Morning, everyone. This is the day of the operation. Let Miss Amanda say hi. We have done all our pre-op, right? Well, we as in you.
You finally did what I do.
Yeah,
You see?
I've done my pre-op of nothing. And we have to wait a solid 3 hours plus until we can go into Mercy Hospital.
Yeah.
So yes, it's a matter of waiting and the drag of what shows earlier.
Prep was terrible.
There you go. Fill in the blanks there.
I feel already exhausted.
She's squeaky clean.
Oh.
Inside and out. Did you wash your stomach?
Yeah, I did. I had to take a shower and use special soap that they suggested. And I slept terrible and just feel not great. So
Yep.
really nervous, getting a lot of nice texts and prayers this morning from everybody. So hoping it goes smooth.
All right. Peace.
That's how good doctors were back then. They just said, they looked at her as they smoked in her face.
Yes. Leaving for the hospital. M as in Mary, A-L-E. Yes. Today, 1, 2, 25. First time writing. Oh,
Illegal.
it's illegal video, illegal.
Okay, so we're back at the hotel. He told us to go back because it's gonna take a while. So I'm gonna check out the gym. We're in the exercise room. And I'll give you a full update about everything. Oh, I need my card. Oh, access granted. Ooh. It is 4 o'clock, so it's been about 2 hours. Around 2 hours? No, one. No, almost 3. I don't know how long. It's been a while. Hold on, let's do the math. 1, 2. Oh, like 3 hours. Should make a call at any time. Hoping it's quick, but hoping it's thorough. Anyway, it's time to get something to eat while we wait for Amanda. So come on out. We're gonna try the hotel restaurant. Hopefully it's good. Hi friends, it is 5:15, which makes it about 4 hours, about reaching the 4-hour mark into the surgery. While we were at dinner, we got a call around 4:25, 3 hours in. So the hospital was on the mark. They said they'll call us 3 hours in, saying that everything is going well, which that's all they said. But with context clues, that means there's no complications, nothing to be concerned about. They said that we should get a call between, let me get my phone, make sure I don't, because I'm the guy. Like, they're calling my phone. Should be getting a call between now and 7 o'clock, basically. The earliest is now, and the latest is 7 o'clock. Would it be crazy if they called right now during this video? Please call. Just want Amanda to wake up already. Well, want them to finish. Be thorough. That's my thought. That they're taking longer. That means they're being thorough. Nothing wrong with being thorough with the operation. How am I feeling? A little bit of cabin fever now. Like, come on. I just want everything to be done already. Like, it's a little bit like, yikes, we're gonna be here forever. Prayerful. I know my God is having his hand over this operation. I am at peace most of the time that everything's going well. We're updating family and friends, church people, you name it. I feel like I am the news press person along with Debbie. We are texting everyone, posting on socials, little things. This is when we wait. See you soon for another update. Hey, so I'm back. I probably look a lot heavier. They called us like 20 minutes ago. Everything went great, perfect, routine. A lot of details of where the endometriosis was. We'll share that on a later note. I recorded the whole conversation. The endometrioma that she had ruptured, was kind of all over. But yeah, cleaned up. Hopefully this is it. I'm happy. I'm excited to get my wife. So we're gonna head now to the hospital and hopefully see Amanda in like 2 hours or so, maybe less. But yeah, all good news. This is like the turning point of Family by Faith, I feel like. It's like we were like going up a roller coaster of anxiety and then whoa, hands in the air, happy. Anyways, that's the initial reaction. This happened just like a couple minutes ago. I was about to iron and boom, call. Can't wait. I don't know anything else to say. Who needs these books? I'm not going to read these because we don't got to stay here anymore. I probably should still pack the book though because I don't know how long it's going to take. See you in a little bit, hopefully with Amanda next time we talk. All right, so we're back. So obviously it's been a couple months since that surgery. So Amanda, tell the people what they found, all the diagnoses.
As Jose said, they called and they said that my endometrioma, which is a cyst of endometriosis, they're also called chocolate cysts. So there's like blood or something inside. But that was initially the first red flag that I even had endometriosis, was when I was getting an ultrasound done during our first IUI. They saw this cyst and they said, that looks like an endometrioma. So that was what started it all. So that cyst had ruptured, which I can pretty much remember the day that happened. I was in a lot of pain. It was everywhere. So they took a lot of photos while they were inside. Dr. Peters was able to remove endometriosis from all over my abdominal cavity.
You name it, they removed it from.
Where was it?
Diaphragm, bladder, intestines.
It also was probably on my, like, affecting my digestion, which was one of my symptoms I was having, like gastrointestinal issues.
Ovaries.
Yeah.
Uterus as well, yeah.
Yeah, and on my diaphragm.
On your diaphragm, I said that, yeah.
Yeah, so it came up really high. When it ruptured, Dr. Peters said, you want to go remove as much of this endometriosis that you can, because it spreads and it multiplies. Yep. So she was really thorough. That's why it took so long. It's why Jose and my mom were waiting so long for an update, because she was being so thorough. So the endometrioma brown spots were removed. Other spots of just endometriosis tissue were removed. I had some fibroids that were removed.
Yes.
So after I had my surgery post-op with Dr. Peters, she told me I did indeed have stage 4 endometriosis, which is the most severe. I will say, as someone with endometriosis, you feel a little crazy, like it's not that serious. But when I saw the pictures and someone says it's literally stage 4, you're like, oh, okay, I didn't make that up. That was real and that was painful. She was like, I checked you thoroughly. Everything looks good. I got out as much of it as I can. I did ask her, hey, does this grow back? She was like, it can, but we'll just kind of monitor it and just keep an eye on your pain over the years. If it gets bad like this again, then we might have to remove it again. There is no cure for endometriosis, so it just is what it is. I woke up in like a lot of like hip pain, shoulder pain. Like it was a pretty brutal wake up. While you're in surgery, they like lean you back and your legs are like open like this, so they can get a good view.
We get there and so you started coming to?
I remember hearing them when you're coming out of anesthesia. I mean, it's so crazy when they put you to sleep. I don't even think they had me count backwards. They were just like, okay, here we go, you're gonna have a nice nap. And I was like, oh no. And I remember saying, this is why I'll never do drugs.
Don't do drugs, everyone.
I remember hearing my mom and Jose and being like, okay, they're here, I'm alive, I'm good. My mom took a couple photos, which I will show you. I look like a corpse version of myself, so no laughing. So they came and picked me up, and we'll kind of pick up the video right here and you can see how it was for us in the hours following this.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. guys, we're back home after our wild adventure. Amanda's doing great, taking it minute by minute, hour by hour.
I'm definitely in pain, for sure. My voice sounds weird because I had to be intubated during the surgery. And I'm just really sore,
Yep.
nauseous.
A little cranky, not cranky. You're in good spirits.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll give more information
Probably tomorrow.
tomorrow, or like in another moment in life. Not right now.
Okay, bye.
Bye. They brought two types of soup, some bread, ginger ale, and sweets for me.
Oh, sweets for you. Thanks, Will and Erwin.
Very sweet of them.
What day is it? I'm gonna do a little vlog, the update. This is day 3 since surgery. Recovering okay. I'm a little disappointed. I thought I would be in less pain by now. I'm still very winded. Oh, it hurts to yawn. Or cough or sneeze. All my incisions. How am I doing?
You're doing great. She's doing better every day, progressing really well. She's taking her meds. She's moving the stuff out of her system. She's, urinating, doing all the things you should be doing, and moving around.
I'm walking to the bathroom.
Yeah, walking. So
down the stairs, up the stairs.
we're trending in the right direction, so that's good.
And now Poopy is back with us as well.
Say hi.
The care packages being delivered from people at church or some friends sending Venmos for us to buy food so we don't have to go out. Also, take it from me, if you're on a lot of drugs, more than you normally take, ask for an antibiotic for a yeast infection or UTI. Because that's going to happen. Just pile it on. Pile it on. It's fine. Also, it's supposed to be a snow day tomorrow, which would be really nice. A bonus day.
What's the ritual?
Oh, whenever I was a kid, if you wanted a snow day,
Put a piece of ice under your pillow?
no, you sleep with your pajamas inside out and a spoon under your pillow. And a couple times I did that. We had a snow day.
How you feeling?
No. Okay. Forgot that I was injured for a second and I hit a bump and I was like, ooh.
On the sidewalk?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get some fresh air,
You look great.
Thank you.
Look at our beautiful house.
Okay, we're back. So that was the surgery and the very beginning of a very long recovery.
Yes.
I really did think that this would only be, I'm down and out for a couple days, I'm taking some Advil, but I'm feeling fine. That really was not the case.
Yeah.
They said take 2 weeks, and I kind of thought that 2 weeks was going to be overshooting it, but it was not. I laid in bed a lot. Jose went back to work, and I was at home by myself.
What did you watch?
I binged Modern Family. Perfect background show to fall in and out of sleep. Hermione was my buddy. I did a vision board collaging, which I love collaging. So I just was not expecting the pain to be so high in the recovery. So that was a little hard for me to accept.
When did you start singing again?
I think I took 3 weeks off because I also was alone in my house seeing nobody for days at a time. And then you go right back into our church of 100+ people and everyone wants to talk to you and ask how you're doing, which was so sweet. But everyone at church was like, are you good? I'm like,
She had to heal socially.
yeah. I had to get my stamina back. I really did as an extrovert.
Yeah.
Working in ministry, serving others is what we do. So I think within that 3-week window, we were launching our Bible study small groups again.
Yep.
So I run our women's group. So I had to be up and at 'em, ready to go, leading that group. Jose helps lead.
The men's group, there was a lot. It's moving pieces. They also started to prep for the leader retreat.
Yes, we have annually a retreat for all of our volunteer leaders and small group leaders at our church. So that's like a huge undertaking. It was a really fruitful weekend. My dad at one point said, isn't it crazy that a month ago today, Amanda was having a surgery and she's up here today?
So that's just we commend the doctors and the surgeons and all the people that did such a great job, because she came out and within a month's time went back to her daily life.
Yeah, I was still dealing with some pain.
Yes,
I dealt with that for a couple
healing.
months. The internal healing is what takes a lot longer, and like your incisions healing. But I was just really grateful to God ultimately for a quick recovery, that our bodies are so amazing that they can regenerate or grow what needs to be grown. Did deal with pain, similar endo pain, for a couple months, which they do say, same thing when I was ovulating, I would get that really kind of bad pain, and I was like, no, it didn't work. So you have to mentally go through. They say, give it 2 to 3 months. They say, give it 2 to 3 months.
It seems like everything's the same. Like nothing happened. Like nothing
seemed
worked.
like it was all for nothing. Like you
all
were
for nothing.
gaslit into like doing this. But I can say that the 3rd month, I did notice I really didn't have the pain. Ooh. I know that's not the case for everybody. Sometimes it's a little bit more, a little bit less. You never really know. But generally speaking, just so grateful that my pain has gone down. I just had to be really kind to myself. So if you have endometriosis and need to get it removed, prepare yourself for a little bit of a longer recovery. Be gentle with yourself. It's so important that you do that. We are wrapping up this side quest.
Side quests completed.
On our fertility journey, this was an unexpected left turn,
But
off-roading.
we hope it guides us into the next phase
Yep.
of our journey.
Yep. We're jumping back into fertility things. We're going back to another IUI. Called up the fertility doc. We're ready to go. So come on back soon. Make sure you subscribe so you don't ever miss an update.
And merch link in description.
Yes.
Buy one.
Do it. Perfect. Come back soon.